Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Pirantishead figure. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Jumping right on into this review, I just want to apologize and say I probably butchered that name. Yeah, this is one of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection monsters. And if you did recently see my review on the McFarlane Toys Riddler 12-inch statue, you'll know that I recently went to my local Target and found a few items on clearance. This is one of those items. It was the more expensive of the three that I picked up, being $15.99. However, with this being regularly a $30 figure, that was okay with me because this is definitely worth $15. The size, the unique sculpt, the amazing paintwork, what more can I say? So yeah, guys, jumping on into this review, let's go ahead and take a look at all the great stuff that he does come with. So he is a Power Rangers Lightning Collection figure. However, I personally am getting out of that line, except for the monsters, because the monsters can make some great crossover picture usage and monsters in general. So I am going to be keeping the Power Rangers Lightning Collection monsters, especially considering that I have a Mezco Doc Knock, and he technically goes up against like monsters and stuff. So what's better than, a bunch of Power Rangers monsters? So I will be keeping the monsters, but I will be getting out of the regular line itself. So that's why I went ahead and still picked this guy up, because I can already see some great toy photography with this guy up against my Mezco Doc Knock. But that's not what you guys are here for. You're here for this review. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the great stuff that he does come with. So in package, he does come in package with a fisted hand on his left hand and a C grip on his right hand. But you do also get a pair of open claw action hands, so he can be running at you looking like he's trying to grab. So yeah, you do also get, of course, a lightning effect for his weapon right here, which I actually have not put it on, I have to admit. So let's do this together, why don't we? I think it goes this way, if I'm not mistaken. Goes this way, or does it go the opposite way? Does it go this way? Oh, I think it goes this way. Looks better this way. So yeah, it goes like that. So why don't we go ahead and actually just pull his weapon out of his hand while we're at it and get him to stand. Hopefully he doesn't fall over. Yep, there he goes. Let's go ahead and get him to stand. So he does come with these fish nunchucks. I could already see the toy photography pic with him and Mikey from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles brewing in my mind. But yeah, you do get these fish nunchucks, which are pretty funny and cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all you do get with him. So why don't we go ahead and pull him forward so we can get a nice closer look. And yeah, for being a Power Rangers Lightning Collection figure, he does have some really good paint applications. I always have to point that out with this line, because they have a tendency not to have some good paint apps in some cases sometimes. So yeah, I always like to point out when they do a good job on that. However, I did notice, and I always praise the Lightning Collection for giving us so much at a $20 price point. However, I do realize now they've jumped to essentially $25, and it seems like their quality is going down, unfortunately, except for these larger monsters. These guys are still pretty built, pretty thick. The recent drop Eye Guy was really good as well. So yeah, I'm really digging these monsters in general, just the size of them, and like I said, just the ability to utilize them for crossover picks and stuff. Super, super cool. So yeah, absolutely love the paint on this guy. The greens, the blues, the pinkish orange or salmon, I guess you would say. But yeah, all in all, super cool. It does come with this fin right here. It does pop in and out, so you can take it off if you want. It just pops right in. But yeah, it comes with a tail. It's a little bit of articulation, but not too much. So talking about articulation, why don't we go ahead and move on into that. So this guy's articulation is a bit funky, but let's get through it. So that's basically as far as he will look to his right. In terms of left, that's basically as far as it will go, because his chin does hit this shoulder pad right here, and it prevents it from going any further right there. So yeah, in terms of up and down, he will look down, I guess, that much, which really is just straight at you. In terms of looking up, Oh, well, can't look up too high or else that happens. So yeah, his jaw does open and close. However, it is not on a hinge at all. So it only really opens and closes with the movement of this upper portion of his head. So if you want it open, you have to move this upper portion of his head. If you want it closed, you basically just move it down right there. So taking a look at his arm articulation, that's another point of really sticking in contention with this figure, because this shoulder piece is so thick and big that you cannot actually move his shoulders whatsoever. So you will get it to go. Oh wait, actually I take that back. Never mind, guys. He can actually go to a T pose. I just wasn't pushing it hard enough. He does have a butterfly joint right there. He will go 360 with that arm rotation at the bicep. See, and also double hinge elbows. See, I still want to praise them for this stuff. This is some amazing articulation right here. Rotation at the wrist, hinging in and out on that wrist right there. Rotation at the upper torso right there. Ab crunch down that far. He'll lean back that far. Like I said, you do have a little bit of rotation articulation right here on the tail. It's on a ball joint, and it does go in and out right there. Taking a look at his legs, they will kick out that far. Damn, this guy can actually join the cheerleading squad. Wow, who'd have thought? So he does have an upper thigh cut right there. Pretty good leg mobility that way. Doesn't kick back at all like any Lightning Collection figure. Double hinge knees, which allow him to go all the way back to there. And last but not least, taking a look at his ankles, they'll go down that far, they'll go up that far, and a ball rocker hinge joint right there. And I just want to point out real quick how amazing these ankles are on this larger figure. You know, most of the times larger figures don't have good ankle articulation, but this one does. And he's not that much of a larger figure. He is just a little thicker and stuff. He's not like, you know, say a McFarlane Toys Mega Fig or anything like that, but he is larger than the average Lightning Collection figure. So yeah, guys, with that being said, what do you guys think of this figure? Are you guys going to be trying to pick him up on clearance at your local Target? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, rate this guy down in the comments below, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. And if you've made it this far in the video, type down in the comments below fish head. That way I know you've made it this far in the video and are enjoying the content. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.